nice, and Simple takes some more. That was the first shot out of his pistol. Shush, he's always good on the USP, and so is Stown as he catches 2 on their cross. He's done significant damage, has to do the dance now as it's just Perfecto. He's going to be finished up. Well, it started strong. Simple certainly did with the first opener into the site, but well handled.
Defense. Here's Stown just baited on in. Perfect. Look at this. Lovely shots. Gets it done. And Tessus finishes things off onto...
To a degree. Oh, it's Stown. Perfect backup. Some deagles connect. And if Refresh doesn't find it, which he has, things could have gone awry. Instead, it is only Simple and only more difficult, but still finds the headshots. The X-ray perfectly toggled just to help you understand.
We'll see him operating with a deagle yet again here, but everybody will have the big guns, as it were. Heroic after...
A predictable shot for the bullets of Simple. He does hit it. Smoke for him. And he's still taking headshots. Stown finally shuts him down. Galil, not that tempting of an offer in the round.
Is the one that inspires hope for this team, and hope that Simple can have a team. Strike fan for many years. You'll have heard it time and time again about what Navi needs to do.
Of a frag. It's more, but nothing lethal. Here comes Navi. Refreshes boosted position, gets him nothing. Stown will have to drop the smoke just to survive. You said the util had to be good. Perfecto's into the site. Stown lives on. Time becoming a bit of an issue, but Perfecto's given him so much room with that frag. Refresh still on the bench. They're trying to pivot. Bits made space on A.
Oh, he's got the rotation as well.
What a play from... Oh, Cadian actually catches him. Now the plant is not a guarantee. He has to tuck into default. Find a third here. Boomich wants to deny it all. He's low, but it doesn't matter. Boomich comes up with the clutch. 3 HP and a dream.
Straight into it.
Jesus, it looked so good for Heroic. They were handling everything Navi threw. Plant, it was Boomich, though, that steps up to the plate. Look at this duel. He's just so ready to take it. Well, here comes the USP massacre. It's open, it's shut, it's over. Wow. Courtesy of Heroic, they get us a quick one.
Don't often get just from a different angle. Bish, bosh, and a bash, away we go. Easy.
Through, the flash doesn't catch him, and he catches at least one with the M4 spray. Simple, quick to equalize. Looking good from CT. This crossfire is broken by Perfecto. Simple tries to kick the door open. Slam shut by Refresh. Double from him. It's bit to come up clutch. And he's got a good shot at it. He's only got 9 seconds. He'd have to try and make space to triple. And that's held by Tessus. Right down to the wire there. I started to believe bit.
Once the bomb gets dropped in that position, the amount of time left, and Navi, well, they go searching.
This was great from Refresh. Just making sure that trade was there. The crossfire broken. In from short as well. First contact found. Refresh with 1. Bomb's on the way. 12 seconds. Tessa's survival integral. Can't seem to piece it together. Now the bomb will go down. As does Simple. Cadian can't. Watching and finds it. The equalizing frag is given by that aggression out of Electronic, and now aggression from Stown, silence, and now Cadian's chances diminish. Perfecto winning the round.
To the side, and they walk away with a big round. Navi seal up.
Season 12, that was a while ago. Unaware and unprepared, Tessus with the double dink out of the USP, and now the AWP is in. Tessus using the AK already to draw fire, and attention, Cadian now with the AWP, and from behind they strike. It's an absolute catastrophe. Navi ripped from the server. And overtime maybe, but this one came out of nowhere.
I don't know what happened to Boomich there, right? He was up towards that vent room with like 1:35 on the clock, so really early mid control. And the mid push from his
shot, he was ready for the swing. It's Refreshed to keep them contained and keep them honest. Simple's AK would have to do it all now. And at 15 seconds, I'm not sure how. Oh, but he is taking Stown down now. Shush is tucked in on Dark. It's Perfecto's job, but he's found it as well. Spring into life, spring into action. The plant cannot be saved. Simple just doesn't have the time. Caught by Cadian. And Heroic do recover from that. Very good chance for Simple there, and he profits. Lovely nade barrage. Been out in these apartments for a while. He's had a couple of pot shots. Threatening, Shush has gone down. Not a response, not an eco win. Up against the eco win. Back to back, they're doing it. Perfecto's got another. Now, Cadian, what on earth are you supposed to do on the top of the bench, and he'll finish the job?
Started simple with that Deagle kill. That dropped this M4 that Boomich picks on up, gets the kill onto Shush, rotates on over with that bomb, and Cadian stranded with the AWP. A retake looked unlikely from the get-go.
Gonna have to take some contact and quickly loses his head.
Can't get too far ahead of himself here, Simple. Lots of bodies around.
Yeah, he could get taken down. It's up to bit to tidy up the mess. They've got Electronic as well in position for the Palace, so it's all nice and safe in the Navi hood. Very aggressive for the mid-fight, and it does lead to success. Drops his smoke, expecting the punish, and Boomich walks straight into his domain. They're walking into Cadian's game here. If they could just find two heads, there's the first, and there's the second. Perfecto opens up proceedings, quickly silenced by Cadian's AWP. The process is Cadian's swing. A small window of opportunity. No one's in position to grab the second AWP.
Navi, and it pays off in a big way. Still tied on up here. And once again, we have...
Be vulnerable. Wow, great restraint from Refresh, and Cadian's aggression could be short-lived. He knows Boomich could slip the smoke. The lurk smoke's up. They know he's close. A lot for Cadian to do. A good aggressive flash. Boomich is gone, and Cadian, he's still making it work. Electronic could be his next victim. Good supportive flash, but still pulls the trigger on the peak. Shush keeps him honest. And now Simple dealt a 1 versus 3. Back onto Tessus. It's Shush to finish. And Heroic, they have weathered the Navi storm.
Would have been great there for Navi. Could have given them a little bit more in the bank balance to go for a partial here, but things aren't looking great. The last few rounds, Cadian has stepped up massively. They've just been walking into the pointy end of his AWP. And all he's had to do is simple, and they're already bleeding internally. But Tessus is down, and so's down.
No, it's happening again. Cadian, damage control mode. He knows they can cross, and they
remove these rifles. There's not a lot of money right here for Heroic. This is an eco. You're going to have money next round, Navi. Get stuck in.
It could get worse. It looks like Refresh has kept the Cadian AWP in play. And should...
That's crazy. That is an insane shot to hit, because that jump peak...
There's two to find. Refresh and Stown have found first blood. Now Retreat is their next across. Good find onto Electronic, and that's bomb spotted as well. Perfecto loudly descends. Quickly made just one. And they're losing a lot of health now to this. They're going to contend close quarters, and it's working well. Even trades. Perfecto with more to be done, and Boomich takes a head as well. 2-on-2. Will things slow down for it? Looking away, though. Boomich has to spring to action for the clutch, and they're both there. Good find. The Fakey boys are coming.
I think it was just... Bank! Go to... Nice! Got it last one space.
Oh, there's nothing fancy about this. It's just about the bounce. Look at the KZ. Tessa's quick up to the window. Shush onto another. And I think at this moment in time, and that does not happen often. Just like that, Perfecto has the win taken from him. And my goodness, Heroic looking very good.
Well, that right there is the...
He got one. He's nearly killed two more. Stown and Shush bleeding out. They're going to have to... This, Cadian does have a freebie handed to him, but Electronic's quick to respond. And yeah, it's game time now, folks. Electronic even landed the... Simple. Caught in the smoke. It's a big find from Stown. Electronic is quick to this. Nice find. Another one from Bit. And it's very damaging. Electronic hasn't got a setup for it. Crosshair not quite there. It's Stown and Refresh who do weather the storm. Just for peaks actually resulted in a kill. After Electronic finding this, it really was game on. Stown, very low HP. Low? $600 for Cadian. And only a MAC-10 to be retrieved. That wasn't an insta-dink out of the P250. Bit of a meal out of his opportunity there for a weapon retrieve. Tucked in close, and he doesn't quite find the initial headshot. Neither does Electronic. Refresh has just gone and taken the site all on his own. And
that is a tactic they have used, right? That they were quite heavy on mid in the first couple of rounds. And then we get into the first gun round. Trunk didn't catch him, did he?
Yeah, no. Tessa's already taken down the short player. That was the bomb spotted in middle, but Cadian. Things change. Things change in a big way. Perfecto finding the Cadian lurk. Comes the commit, and the AUG, the perfect weapon for the job. Simple, with ease, dispatches of Shush. And they've let the bomb go down. And Refresh with a frag from that Palace position. Perfecto with more impact for Navi. This can go either way. Refresh and Stown, delivering, laying down the rounds. They're both half health. Simple finishes off one, and Refresh has got to win this duel, and he has! Now Simple hunting him in a big way. There is a
whole situation. He made the right call, and it comes down to a coin toss. If you're Simple in that situation and you stick the defuse and he comes down and kills you in the back, you're like, oh. But if he doesn't, you win it. It looks easy. It doesn't get easy from here because Navi,
That's a lot of nade damage, though. And they finish it off as well. Wow, Boomich and Electronic have just exclusively with their nades found a frag. That's a big response from Stown, and it does put a bit of a frag around. Big fight, a second on the cards. Shush is low. It was Stown that goes down. Shush down to 50. He's already pushed up a...
Of course they know. Look at that. 9 now for Navi. Power walk this. Just power walked into an opening kill.
That started so strong for Heroic. You can see through the apartments is the objective. They cannot find the trade, but that's refreshed with the bomb. Stown does relieve the pressure of the stairs angle, but Simple just keeps finding more and more opportunities to make that AWP work. Oh, but Kadeen does catch them as they go looking. 10 seconds, lads. 10 seconds. He could go down, and he has. Simple's alone, and they get the frag. This is some mad Counter-Strike. What was that from Stown? But it did look like it was Navi's round when Simple started to hit these shots. The bomb was loose. I mean, credit to Shush, right? I think that was his own smoke that he threw out as well, just for the retrieval.
But the thing is here, like, Navi weren't committed to the site.
Oh, God.
They committed
the feed with it, or at least attempt to. Bit takes it out of his hands for 3. Good shots. In fact, 2 CT frags in the feed. Simple is happening. Electronic through the smoke as well. Navi with a nonsense round straight. He's looking ever threatening, and there it is, an idle AWP. Simple would rush over there.
He's going to use the V90. Maybe Boomich. Not too bad. He plays up close and personal.
It's faded now, but that's just as he pulls back. Stown meets his enemy. Comes alive nearly. 2 out of the back of that, but the site is now open for business. Boomich, if you could deny. Boomich is across. Tessus makes it work, and so does Refresh. Heroic are turning it completely on its head.
No way that just happened
they
again.
Just keep trading blows, Chad.
How has that one happened again?
Yeah?
He does the job that he's needed for here. This is the next kill. This is the problem. Bit going down to Refresh on that cat pizza, and Refresh continuing. Kadeen, after surviving
for a while, it's Perfecto who this time delivers. An equalizer unlike anything. Stown just doesn't check his corners, and Chad, they're trading blows again. By Kadeen, who bides his time for that safe shot. Now, they need to put pressure onto Boomich somehow, because now the frags are coming in for Heroic. It's not the multi-bit, however, catching one. So now the A side's theirs, but Electronic is on the... Oh, and just as he jumps up, Shush has the advantage. And it is all Shush, 4 in total here on the T side, using that M4 to great...
List them off for both of these teams of how... Oh, that is so good. Just continuing this... Oh... And how you're right, the post-plant situation, look how tight they're playing.
Yeah.
Like they didn't take any risks.
Well, Electronic's flank is great, but I've seen Navi do it so many times, I'm not even going to be surprised at this point if we do see a first blood come from 10 T rounds, so we only got to see a fraction, a glimpse of what the Navi CT side looks like. Now, Tessus is cooking up some magic in the utility department. I think that's for Heaven.
Whatever, this is a very, very slow approach. Mirage was explosive. This is the opposite of Heroic.
If I had to take a guess here, they're going to spread themselves out thin and start getting under enemy lines. Simple.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
He had such a good read. Perfecto is into the site and causing chaos. Kadeen, however, does try and keep things level. He's being hunted down, should be finished off, and now it gets a bit weird. They're on the defuse, at least a fake. Tessus up the ladder, Stown from main. You need to take that frag. It needs to be onto Boomich, and he does provide it. Stown, round winning. And now it's all onto him. He just has to get through this Simple defense. Simple's the bodyguard. You have to topple him. He hasn't been able to do it. The body block is enough. Get down, Mr. President. He throws his flesh in front of enemy lines. And that will be a Navi pistol. Heroic give us a beautiful plant. Navi who do manage to come out with the frags and the round. It was a double kill from Perfecto, who just managed to keep it a bit chaotic. You could see that all of these afterplant positions as Heroic rustled around the entirety of Nuke, up Heaven, down ramp, that secret.
Oh, look.
Lost the warehouse info. It could be secret. You may have to rotate. And it's in the end, it leaves with Simple's departure.
He just got pinned to the locker room. This is odd.
But now they're going down secret. And the CTs are still trying to piece together what they have lost.
They think they're all stuck over towards warehouse. There's nobody towards lower. What?
Only just, and Kadeen is the one that will make this very difficult now.
Oh, this position sucks.
It really does. He's got too many targets. He does manage to take one down with him. And Boomich's rotation cut short. He's down to 8 HP, and Stown, don't take the bomb, dude, you crazy cat. Bits on the ramp, and...
Coming.
Yeah. This pop flash will catch them. Someone turns. Oh god, they're not going to leave with anything here, Navi. Unless Bit can somehow make it all count. There they go. Heroic snatch away every single rifle they could.
Shush with 4.
That's better than winning the pistol.
There, great stuff from Heroic to bounce back after the pistol loss.
Yeah, but we know how Navi's Deagles tends to go, and despite the flashbang, they still charge through, taking as much space as they can. It's Bit who they are running down. He's baiting in for Simple. Oh, they're not checking him. Simple's going to catch on a couple of heads, throwing a couple of hands. Navi respond in force. Bit and Simple did so much work. It may be for naught. Rifle certainly favored now that Shush has found that frag. The flash is completely eaten up. Refresh does not pull that info. Instead, it's just blind shots through the smoke. The clock is getting dangerously close now. Boomich running out of opportunities. He has found the frag. Can they stop that defuse? Looks like Shush is in a prime position to do so. Plants too wide. It gets very costly, very close. But it's another...
Stay around. Okay, well, Shush, he's been phenomenal.
Yeah,
that's a couple of rounds of play.
2 quad kills, I think.
You know, when Nico went, those bow up Nico, we saw them go, right? I thought to myself, how are you going to fill the shoes of Nico, right? Because of what he does for this team.
Yeah.
Right? What he did for the team before was huge. But Shush is filling those shoes. Refresh is a star in his own right.
Being taken. Refresh has managed to spring all the way up that ramp, which does make this a lot easier. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be taking that. Thank you very much. A Mac 10 mowdown.
How do they read that so perfectly? They've just dropped most of the corners, and then both choke points are locked down for the descent. Mac 10's on either side of this ramp position.
It couldn't have been better.
I know it's just an eco. Like, I'm getting really excited, but it's because they don't go like that. We just saw...
Like Heroic want to turn up the heat on this top site. They're pushing onto that Perfecto FAMAS. He's done very well to find the first. The trade provided by none other than Shush. This talent that keeps on delivering. It's Boomich's turn. Team Molly, Refresh to come up clutch. He's really not got enough left in the tank. 34 points of health, and Electronic, nice tight line. 2 points of contact, finished off, and Navi back into contention.
I love this game. Just keep it at this pace. This is fantastic.
Initial damage inflicted from the team, I believe. That's Electronic down early into the vents, and oh my god, Boomich has just run over Refresh. He was fully white through the smoke as well. Cadian's completely exposed, and Electronic finding him. He did pull the trigger onto Simple, though. And Boomich has made no secret of his main active SMG play, so Tessus is the one to spring to action for that. This is a crazy game. I need to screw my head on tight. Hang on, I need to talk quicker for the type of gameplay we're seeing. There goes another Perfecto. Molotov out of position. Now, he did go down the vents an awfully long time ago. To try and come back up, so Electronic's still holding his nerve. Perfecto behind the site, it's a 2-1 split, and that's Bit gone. Perfecto's his next victim, and Shush is incredible. Down can hold this vent, rotate. Electronic's walking straight into it, and there you have a heroic turnaround. Shush bails him out of trouble. It looked great for Navi.
Shush, I haven't said his name before. We'll say it again. He is popping off in a big way here. Boomich gets an absolute freebie there. And then this trade from Electronic is perfect. But isolated, Boomich between a rock and a hard place. Stounce just crept out towards the vent. Tessus is aware. They drop on, they pincer him. And then this double kill. Perfecto swinging for the trade. Can't get anything done. And then up the vent. There you go. Try and keep track of this.
Imagine putting, you know, a team like this, Heroic, versus a team like that, Gambit. Oh. Do you remember how chaotic that could be?
Yeah.
You know, one of the masters of slow versus the masters of speed. T-roof descent. And they're leaving with nothing? Absolutely nothing. Even caught by Stown, who is at T-spawn. I mean, like...
the bomb's lower.
Yeah.
His team's a ramp.
Yeah.
Navi have control of a couple of little bits. And... yeah, Stown's still in T-spawn,
Here is your highlight from round 7. Check that one out. Wow. Oh. Just completely reading them. What they're up to. Cadian actually has... I think he's got Simple dead to rights here.
Oh my golly gosh.
What a shot. Simple's going to put his fist through his desk. And they're walking up close. They catch the credit card swing. They might go topside on this. Stown's already in the lobby. The crossfire is established. And Stown goes poking and prodding and keeping them on their toes all over the map. Every contact Navi take is redundant to the end result. The bomb's going lower. Ramp is the threat. And the round is yours. This is Counter-Strike, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy it while you can. Nice find. Consolation prizes at this point.
Yeah, good shots. They now know where both players are. Boomich was in the top side, Bit was where the opponent was. Same thing with Heroic here, and not necessarily just with the fights, but with their positioning. Like, oh, it just sees the tip of the head. Like, he has all day to line that one up, but it's so quick. And that's the power player. That's the rotator. That is the best player in the world.
Tested. Oh, Electronic. That is something else. A double just as they fell. Jewel, everything lying on that fight. Nice work from Boomich. Bit as well. And Navi making another one of the... Cadian loses his life, and that AWP will fall into CT hands as well. Couldn't get better than that. Here. Nice ahead of the flash and pulls the trigger onto Tessus. If they could just find Bit, he's right in the open. Perfect find. That was Cadian and the bomb. Navi doing everything. Shush. Electronic's next victim of round 10. And Bit's even pushing for more info. That's a great find. Navi, can they keep it spotless? The answer is yes. Heroic humbled here on Nuke. Their T side is not all going to... It's good here as they rip the bomb carrier down. Down needs a double, and it's Tessus that steps up. Now they can go lower, and this round can continue to be competitive. Survival integral. They're being hunted. Electronic only 2, but the bomb can't go down. They've got no time, and I think Electronic has saved them. Oh, and even taking the AWP after. Shush is left with $350 in his...
This from Navi looks great. 2 players ramp, 18 seconds left, but look at the kills from Stown and Tess. It's huge stuff to open the avenue towards lower. I love the tussle we're seeing. It's...
Oh dear. Just sending Tessus on a one-man mission, and it's worked out wonderfully. They could pull this across the line here if Bit founties around with his nades. Solid defense so far, it seems, as both Boomich and Simple do manage to catch those pistols there.
Okay, maybe we get a chance for a breath.
The element of surprise, and he does strike, refresh the lone wolf on yard.
Tuck himself behind main. At least they're working with something, but he...
One crossing red. This is falling apart. Tess is trying to bail them out. It's down with another frag. This is often how heroic rounds go. Making so much noise on the ladder. Simple did rotate topside. I think Cadian was just using that ladder to try and stop the rotate. Now Bits is looking the wrong way. Simple's right behind them. He can deny this. He can deny this. Oh, both of them. No hope. He takes his time with his prey, playing with his food. God.
Down ramp. A Bit's looking the wrong way. Like,
can you explain that one?
I can't.
No, okay.
Like,
I'm not dumb.
The thing that's going on right now is there's so much going on all across the map at all points, right? And the gaps, they're...
He is blind and he is dead. If they could just clear that CT vent, they could make a round out of this. It's Tessus that delivers. Down, he's missed his shot into the domains of Tessus for a third. And this one's fallen apart for Navi. Just an aggressive top pop. The frag's delivered. Even better, a right click to find it. It did take a little more time, but that's not stopping Simple. Knife into the AWP. Heroic meet their maker. And Bit's here to finish the job. Swing open the door and put a fork in it.
Cadian.
And Cadian is going to eventually go down. Electronic bringing it topside. He does goose down and will be finished off. That was the raid boss, and every shot connects for Navi.
Down.
Not allowed to piece anything together here, and those contact points, they keep poking you. Nicely done, Navi.
Nuke.
Dude, I think the general consensus was about 50-50.
Very hard.
Clearing out one, but they do connect.
Oh,
2, 3
no!
Deagle shots, it's happened! Oh, complete catastrophe.
He can do, and he's even grabbed a kill. If Bit clears directly down onto...
Spotted him. Bit does go down. Refresh, such a thorn in their side. They can't seem to get him down. No one can. Refresh pushed up and gathers himself an AK-47 for his...
Stick for Heroic.
Oh, I've got flashback started. This second round just bested. Tronic can strike. He will knock down Cadian. And that could be the start of the Navi. And it's easy for Electronic. Only one from Refresh as well. It's just back and forth. And this one's going Navi's way. Tessus is a dead man walking up the ladder. Down demanded a 1v.
Are so good at reacting off of the information that they're given or the space that they can take and the combination of the two, right? How you need to react, the fights that you need to ice. But Electronic has turned up in a big way on this second map. Kick this one off.
Baby, okay. Well, make yourself comfortable. One final map for tonight's entertainment. Heroic number 2 and number 3. A third map, so appropriate to separate them as we look to find out who will be meeting Gambit in our grand finals. DreamHack map going towards Heroic, and yep, straight down the gut. Simple's ready to receive. You'll hear this.